Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. Hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard reading is mostly for those who are in the initial phase of dating, or let's say somebody asked you out and you want to know how the date will go, or let's say it's not even a question of it happened, but we want to manifest it, or you just want to know what will happen if you were to date this person. Could be. But overall, how will the date go? Okay, so the subject you might kind of talk about. Now if it's not a subject or you don't know what to talk about, perhaps you could watch this, and we're going to be using some of the, I'll show you the decks. Perhaps some of you want to know what decks I'm using, but there was a person, I think Satisfaction, you asked the question, I did answer you, but you have this one. It looks like this, okay? It's like intimacy, and it's this deck, like it's a mixture of many subjects. It's pretty cool. I bought them from Temu, okay? Like I used to buy my cards from very expensive, like I go to Indigo or I went to Chapters or any like bookstore near my house. It's technically the brands or the shop names, let's say, that I go to, and I used to buy very expensive. Like I paid good amounts for each tarot deck I collected. But on Temu, it's like a website. You have a lot of tarot decks, very good prices, so I purchased it from there. Okay, it was a bit, it's not expensive at all. It's very nice. It's intimacy deck, a tool for a deeper connection and conversation with your partner. Okay, now if you don't have a partner, your dating phase, let's say you think that you're gonna be forever single, like some of my people out there, you can definitely like watch this, and I hope it will give you the insight or subjects that you can talk about. Because me, for example, I've never dated a person, but then again, I want to be prepared if I were to date someone, but not to the point of impressing them, but more in the form of like, if ever there's nothing to talk about, let's say, or there's nothing interactive happening or nothing fun happening, and I'm not feeling comfortable, let's say I want to talk about something, I'll kind of perhaps use some of those questions. Okay, some are more intimate than others. Some are really good conversation subjects. You can kind of like questions that you can kind of ask so that it can help you bond with the person. Okay, and you'll see if you guys match or you're compatible. Of course, sexual compatibility is a different story, but there are some questions that are connected with intimacy. Okay, so it's very important. You can also, like this one, if it's not like dating wise, you can also answer those questions for yourself. Okay, subjects that perhaps you never really thought about, and you can think about them, and it's like a good way to kind of get to know yourself before you're dating somebody. So that being said, we're gonna start. And another one, I had a question from, this is the deck it looks like. Okay, so the Messages of Love Oracle, the ones that look like these, you know, like if you watch my shorts. Wow, okay, so damage. Okay, so for the one who asked for this one, there's like a little message. Damage, we are both hurting from this. Okay, so whoever your person is, they're also hurting from the situation. Okay, so you don't just think that it's just you feeling that way. Okay, one that asked about the oracles in my short section, you'll know, I don't remember your name, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's Messages of Love and Oracle deck. This was the most expensive one I bought from Temu, but it's affordable still. Okay, that being said, it's like just a little shortcut. I'm talking with some of you because I'm very happy we reached 6,000 subscribers, so I'm really grateful for many of you for the support you gave me during the years. And those who are new, welcome to my channel. I really hope that this year 2024 I will be able to be a good tarot reader. Okay, like be consistent, always be here, somehow interact with you guys more. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was more self-centered, but I was not ready. Okay guys, I was really not ready, and the transformation is immense. Many of you did see my transformation, and I'm very grateful. Again, I'm saying it, like you've been a big support mechanism I'm saying, but a support system for me, so I'm very happy that you guys are there. Thank you very much, okay? And I really hope that many of you, whoever is like me, if ever you thought that you were not, like, you didn't know what your worth was, or you still don't know what you're good at, please, like, put the steps like I'm doing. Try every day, use the every day, the moment you have, and believe that you do have control over yourself, even though it doesn't seem like that. But manifest every day that you can control things that are connected to yourself, not about with other people, but with yourself, okay? There's many tools I wish to offer many of you, only if you are eager, you're seeking for it. This is only for me to the people who are seeking for them. I'm gonna show you, like, we're gonna go, and I have the timestamps ready, the description box. But for those who need it, I'm saying it again, there's a lot of tools that are available for you if you feel depressed, or if you feel anxious, or you don't know where to seek, you want to bring in meditation in your life. There are right ways to go at it, but sometimes you need to get lost. But if you're seeking for tools, I have them, and I'm sharing them in the description box. These are tools I use, okay? It's not easy in the initial phase, but you have to believe that you do have control over yourself, or you need to have that intention that you want those things. So I've shared the Nadi Shuddhi, which is like a breathing exercise. You just need to do it 4 minutes a day. 4 minutes a day. It cleanses your nadis, the main ones, the center, the solar plexus, sacral section, the heart, the anahata. So it helps you relax more, okay? So overall, the nadis, they're not necessarily the chakras, but they're connected to them, and it cleanses your negative, like, you don't have negative thoughts that much. Even if you're anxious, it's tools that will help you relax and calm your mind and feel more comfortable in yourself, instead of feeling like you don't feel good in yourself, or you're always more objectifying yourself, kind of stuff. That's one tool. It's the breathing exercise. This is only 4 minutes a day, in the morning ideally, and there's a video, you can watch it. It's really done very well, okay? It's a good exercise. It's a good exercise. It's meditation, but it's good exercise. The second one, it's more it's a kriya. It's something that will help you tap into your divine self, let's say. But when I'm saying divine self, it's like we're all divine creatures in this world, but we have to remember that we have a body. So sometimes we need to kind of learn how to distance ourselves from our body and from our mind, but then still again be alive, okay? So remember always that you're alive, and this kriya, it's more like something internal. So it helps you tap into yourself, your divine self, okay? So it's the initial phase, okay? So if you want something more intense, then you can seek, but it's always, you realize that my tools, I share them, the majority of them are more connected with the Isha Kriya or the Isha Foundation. It's the Isha Foundation. It's connected with a guru who's known as Sadhguru. He's known worldwide, but he for a reason. And the other one is more a mantra you can chant 11 times before you sleep, and it helps you tap into a more loving energy within yourself and towards other people. If you want more, you can definitely go into inner engineering program, okay? It's Isha Foundation. I do not share that. Perhaps I'm going to start sharing it sooner or later. I myself went through it once. I might reinitiate myself to it because I stopped because of my back issue. But once it heals, I wish to go back at it. It's a very nice energy to be in. It really allows you to get out of your limitations, okay? But you have to keep going at it, and it's life-changing. I was gonna say life-threatening, but life-changing. So you have to be careful to listen to your body and not ego trip like I did the first time, okay? The first time, the inner engineering was amazing, okay? I ego tripped with the Surya Kriya, which is more the sun salutation, you know, the Hatha Yoga, the sun salutation Kriya, that's very focused on the back, and it helps you balance your hormones. I ego tripped on that, so I learned the lesson very fast, and it taught me insanely. Okay, so these are tools that you can use, and yoga is not necessarily the answer. You are, okay? So you're the answer. So you will need to figure out if you wish to go through them. But if ever you think that you're the problem, I'm not going to say you're right. You can allow yourself not to be the problem, okay? And inner engineering teaches you how to not be the problem. Like, most of the time, what we don't realize is that ourselves, we block ourselves. We are our own limitations, okay? Inner engineering teaches you that how to get out of your limitations, okay? It's a base foundation, okay? It's not the only way. There's many other ways you can do it, but if you want to go through that transformation element, you can do it, okay? It's available if you wish. The app I kind of share, you can go through it, and it's very easy, and they're making it very easy for many people to initiate themselves to it, okay? You can decide, okay? You will decide. I'm just sharing it. I'm giving it to you guys. Those who know it already, you don't need to, but those who don't know it, it's a good tool, okay? So that being said, I'm gonna cut it on that. We're gonna go on the, I want to say thank you again, okay? Like 6,000. I never really thought I could arrive there, but I'm so happy and I'm grateful, okay? And also, I have not forgotten, even though I didn't mention it, once we hit 6,300 subscribers, I'm gonna give you guys 22 free readings, okay? So 22 subscribers free readings, okay? So once we hit 6,300 subscribers, okay? Which will be in no time, I'm pretty sure. And also for some of you, I know my videos I have not been uploading a lot, but my shorts have been uploaded. So I have pre-scheduled already daily messages from your person. If you need to watch it, you'll watch it. If you don't need to watch it, you won't watch it, okay? So I also see the the view count, and I've used many songs with intention, okay? So whichever way you go at it, there's 3 things that I'm uploading daily, okay? Like, 1 is weekly, but 2 are daily. So there's the daily meditation and affirmation. Some are very long and I bombard you with many things. Some are really short, you'll see. And some are very like mixtures of many things, okay? So you will just, if you need to watch them daily, you want to kind of just tap into something different, I have put the intention out there so you can watch it. So it's daily meditations and affirmations. There's a playlist for it and it's uploaded every day. There's the other one, which is messages from your person. That one, you'll see there's many messages, mixtures, so whoever needs to watch them, it's all timeless, okay? And I know there's many like wishy-washy energy. Perhaps it could be a wishy-washy energy that is connected with your person. There are tea leaf fortune cards I'm using in there. Whatever is a tea leaf, or it's an oracle, or there's hidden messages that are more like connected to you. It's more, let's say it's spirit that's talking to you, or the element of the universe is talking to you kind of thing, or it's your higher self that's talking to you. You can look at it that way, okay? And if it means nothing, then you just release it. Does not need to mean anything. And the third option, it's more like pick a pile, okay? So this one I will do it weekly. Every Friday you'll watch, like you can see it, okay? So some are 2 piles, some are 3 piles, okay? And some are with crystals, the same crystals you'll see, and some it's more like chocolate options, but I think I'm gonna go more with crystal elements, so you'll kind of tap into the crystals, and it's the same crystal perhaps, okay? So you'll see, okay? I'll allow you guys those, but these are things I've been working on for now, okay? I'm thinking on uploading business options like affair or career elements, so I don't know how I'm going to use that one, but we'll see, okay? So stay tuned for career or affair elements, how you should react or what you need, perhaps advices connected to things. You'll see, okay? So I'm done talking. We're gonna stop there, but that being said, we're gonna start. So the question today is mostly what will happen. I was gonna say the next time you meet them, but the next date or the date, okay? What will happen during the date, or what could you focus on, or you know, this one, how will the date be like with this person? It's the question, okay? So we have the Erotic Manara tarot deck. So I didn't shame away. This one is 18 plus, guys, okay? So there are several options that are 18 plus. If you're 18 and younger, don't watch, okay? I'm saying it with a wink like that, but don't watch. And pile 2 is Linestrider Tarot. So you have Manara Erotic Tarot pile 1. Pile 2 is the Linestrider Tarot. Pile 3 is Casanova Tarot, okay? So 18 plus again. 18 plus. Then you have pile 4, which is I'm just gonna bring this like this, okay? So you'll see the other one. Vice versa tarot, the usual vice versa. Then we have Edmund Dulac tarot. I'll show you this here. Okay, I'll just take this out of the way for 5 seconds. You just see it. I'll bring them more in front. My God. And pile 6 is Romantic Tarot. Okay, so you have 6 piles. 6 piles to choose from. Okay, so choose with your intuition. It doesn't need to be your intuition. And when we're saying intuition, it's in your stomach area. Okay, so like the gut feeling, like the like the core element, it's intuition. Okay, so follow your core, let's say, or your gut feeling, okay? And relax, okay? It's gonna be okay. If it's your first date like me, it's gonna be okay. Just manifest it's gonna be okay, and you focus on having fun, okay? So if it's in your control, make sure that you can play something. Playing is the easiest way to create bonds with people, or like realize what you like and what you don't like about the person, and if there's chemistry between you and them. It's the easiest way, okay, for me. Okay, so if you're a guy you would date me, let's say, make sure that you bring me somewhere where we can play, okay, like an arcade place. Like if I like driving, okay, like I like those those game centers where there are cars, you know, like race cars and stuff like that. I like vroom vroom stuff, okay? So I'm saying it like this, but like it doesn't need to be me. It could be any person that you like, okay? So some girls don't like those kind of stuff. So they're more into, I don't know, like restaurants and, you know, like bougie experiences perhaps. So you just focus on finding the places, like go out on a terrace or rent a place if you're rich like that. Okay, so this one, it depends, okay? And for some of you, some girls just like to chill with you. They like to spend quality time, and they like to just like chill in the car perhaps, or go to the park and take a walk. I don't know, like some girls just like to go and have fun, like you can play soccer with the girl, or yeah, they like that element somehow, okay? So it depends on who it is, but initial phase, I'll find that you could try and break the ice, okay? Guys or girls. Like if you're a girl here and you're going out on with a guy, and the guy doesn't seem to know what, you know, what you might like, or he's kind of like, he's very considerate, or he asks you the question, you can make sure that you incorporate some game element, or you go like to, I was gonna say Randolph, it's a place where, oh I know, but it's like a game center. You can play with them. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying play with them in the form of like sleeping together or stuff like that. That's up to you. We're all adults at the end of the day, definitely. But for those who are beginners like me, this is what I'm kind of like saying. Or if you were to date a girl who's never dated a guy before, would be nice, okay? So if they're innocent, or you know they don't have that much experience, make sure that you play with them, okay? But you be gentle with them. You're not too touchy-feely, because they might not feel comfortable in the initial phase, okay? But they're not me at the end of the day, but that's what I would advise a man to do, okay? Like if you're gonna date me, let's say, I would like it, you don't touch me the first few days. I was gonna say first few months, but first few dates, please don't touch me. You can handshake, you can give me a hug, you can give me a cheek on the face, on the cheek, like you can give me a kiss on the cheek, I was gonna say. But no like touching me. It's like I need the space and I need to adapt to you going in my bubble. So I'm pretty sure many other girls are similar to me. Any girl, be it I've dated a man or not. I like gentle, manly men, okay? And sensitive, or I like strong men, okay? Like, I'm not gonna say I want you to be sensitive. I like strong men, okay? Like, I like you to be strong, baby. But I like to see how gentle you can be with me. It's like that. That's the element. I like that, okay? I'm saying it like me, but... And females, technically, look, I like it when girls are taken care of, okay? Like, I like men who are men, okay? And if we're different sexualities, then definitely you know your kind. And your way is right way. Whatever is right for you is right. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sharing myself, I don't know why, but many of you want to know perhaps my point of view as a person, so I'm just sharing it. And if I'm talking way too much, guys, it's okay, okay? Like, I apologize if I'm talking too much, but I just want to express myself this way, okay? So that you will just know who you're dealing with perhaps and what point of view you have. So I'm a single person who's never dated anyone, and I'm not ashamed of saying it, but I'm pretty sure that I would want to test the waters with many people. If I had the chance, or if I allowed myself the chance. Okay, we're gonna go that way. So you could do the same, okay, if you have a similar situation to me. It's very important to put the action. That's one thing I learned, and I wish that 2024 will be a year where I will put the action and I will receive action, okay? I will not waste my time waiting for people who are not ready for me. Because that in itself, it's I'm not going to say it's a red flag. It's like patience is good for those who wait. But then again, how patient can you be? That's one thing. Starting to get like older, you know, like time is ticking, definitely, but don't go in a relationship just because you're lonely, okay? Try to be happy, or try to make yourself happy, or try to feel fulfilled at least when you're single, so that you will be able to fulfill yourself even when you're in a relationship, okay? So it's important to get to know yourself before you date anyone, okay? This is only for those who kind of like are in my situation and we're kind of dealing with those things, but it's messages for myself too, okay, guys? Anyways, for those who are mature, you already know these things. You do. Okay, so that's for like people who need that element, like myself, who need someone to tell them that. Young people. So, you have 6 piles. I'm pretty sure you chose them. Let's start, guys, okay? I was gonna say let's start babies, so let's start babies, okay? Honeys, babies, lovable people out there, gorgeous, gullible people out there, let's start, okay? So, girls and guys, okay? I'm saying it like that. So, Manara Erotic Tarot, welcome to your reading. Those who chose pile 1, welcome. So let us see, how will the date go with this girl or this guy, okay? What do I want to tell you? Okay, like messages that this person will want to tell you. I'm a letter person because of you, and I feel more optimistic and full of life, okay? So you have like a positive energy on me, let's say. Message, unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss, okay? So you and I have unfinished business. So we're gonna talk about this unfinished business element. For you, message from spirit, okay? So too much concern with sexual matters. So don't concern yourself too much about sexual element. Now, if you're a guy, don't focus too much on the sex element, okay? So the technique perhaps I would want to tell you is to breathe in, breathe out, and tell yourself that, you know, don't overthink too much about how you perform sexually, or the bad experience you guys had together, perhaps in the bedroom, or the bad experiences you had with exes. Okay, it could be with this woman or this man, or it could be elsewhere. Okay, it was happening with somebody else. I'm going again here. You have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, so cultivate deep friendships with someone of the same sex. So this one, perhaps if you're a guy, you can cultivate, I mean, manifest that the person or the friend or your friends who you are with are like-minded. Well, technically most of the time you're like-minded. You attract people who are like-minded, or at least your friends are like an example of who you are as a person. Okay, so this one, if you have guy friends or you have girl friends, it's important that you cultivate deep friendships with them so that you can talk about these matters. Okay, or you can ask about these matters. Okay, subjects that the girl or this guy will want to talk about with you during this date. So describe how you'd spend a perfect Sunday. Okay, so I would want you to kind of talk to me about how you like to spend your like how it would feel like to have a perfect Sunday. Okay, like Sunday, perhaps this one goes to church, or you guys are a church people, as it might not be. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy are you to live with? So I want to know to what point you're organized, you're neat, how messy you could be, perhaps. But this one is overall, I'm focusing on more on the messiness. Okay, so I want to know how messy of a person you are. Okay, like when you eat, do you keep your dishes on the table, or you're the type that will kind of take your dish, put it in the lavabo place, you know, like clean your own dish, perhaps? Or how much messiness can you tolerate yourself? Okay, there's other subjects. How has your childhood or upbringing shaped you sexually? This one could be, how much porn did you watch, perhaps, growing up? Or how much, like, your parents, or like, you know, sometimes could vary because some parents neglect their kids, or they're not aware that the kids watch sexual things, or they watch movies and there's like explicit things that it's 18 plus, but the kid watches it. Or there are some parents that allow the kids to watch these kind of stuff. How has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? Okay, so the question is pretty simple. We want to know how exposed to pornography you were, at what age, perhaps. I want to know these things, perhaps. It's something I'm curious about. Then we have, as a parent, would you be the good cop or the bad cop? Explain. So would you be the type that would allow your kids to do risky things, like go out at night, go clubbing, allow them to drink or not? Or would you be the type that will ground your kid who kind of sneaks out? Or are you more like the disciplinary type of father or mother? Or would you be the type that would be like the good cop or the bad cop? Okay, so let's explain. I want you to explain, and why would you want to be that way, or you consider yourself to be that way, and what kind of present do you like the best? So what kind of gift or what kind of present about you do you like the best? So this one I channeled two ways. Okay, the present could be a gift, or like something I can offer you that can make you happy, or the present could also be what type of present moment do you like the best. So what type of energy would you like? Do you like chaos in your life? Some people like chaos. Okay, or do you like more organized present moment? You like things to be organized, you like things to be neat, you like things to be messy, you like people in your life, kind of thing. What kind of best present moment is your best present moment? So describe to me what type of present moment you like to feel like. Well, in this moment, what would you want us to feel, or where would you want us to be, perhaps, where you can enjoy yourself the best? Okay, so this one, it could be during the date. I could also ask you, where would you want, like, where would you have fun? Perhaps it could be a different way. We're gonna go So what makes you feel the most competent? Okay, so how can I make you feel like you're capable of, like, what makes you feel the most competent? Competent. Okay, that's the question. And which couple in our life do you wish to be either more like or nothing like? Explain. So if you know any other couples or people who are a couple you want to be like or you don't want to be like. Okay, so these are questions that she will want to talk or he will want to talk with you. Okay, so let's see what will happen during this date. So a beautiful face. So this one, during this date, even though we're going to talk about these subjects, or these subjects are things that you can talk about, this girl or this man will be more the type that will wanna kind of play with your hair, or look more at your face. So this one, I'm really like this in front of you and we're talking. Okay, so it's more about me focusing all my energy on your face. Okay, so that's the thing. And what's my intention when I'm kind of doing that? Jealousy. So I don't know. So me focusing on your face. Okay, this girl or this guy likes to make people jealous. Could be this one, there needs, like, perhaps it's more something that excites your girl or guy. This one, it's that people watch you guys and they feel jealous that they don't have your kind of relationship. Okay, it's like that. Or perhaps you are a very handsome or gorgeous girl, and this one, when they're kind of focusing on looking in your face or something of the sort, perhaps they're just feeling so proud of themselves that they have you, let's say, this one, and other people don't. It's like that. The vibe they're in during this date. So you have energy. Okay, and there's a few more. Comfort. So they want you to feel as comfortable as you can. You have creativity and anger. Okay, now the anger element, it's more tension in the head space. So the vibe will be an atmosphere of comfort. So you'll feel comfortable with me, or you already feel comfortable with me. Okay, with creativity, it's more like I like things to be more creative. So I'm the more innovative type of woman or man, and it will be fun. And with anger, there's an element of, sometimes you could trigger the person you're with, might come and go. Okay, so there are trigger elements because of the unfinished business. So we still have things to resolve and discuss. So there are certain things that I'm annoyed about, and I want to talk about those things too. When will this date happen? Okay, so it is progressing well now. Within 2 days or 2 weeks. Okay, so you will date this woman or this man in 2 weeks time, or within 2 days. Okay, advice from spirit, you have prosperity lies ahead. And we also have believe in the impossible. So blue moon and new moon in Taurus. Okay, so these are messages for you. Okay, so how will the date be like? What will happen during this date? So there were certain subjects that we wanted to discuss together. I wanted to discuss with you. Okay, so let's start. So how will this date be like? So for some of you, because I'm going with the Manara Erotic Tarot, there might be some explicit things. So I'm kind of advising you guys again that it's 18 plus. I was going to say 16 plus, but 18 plus. I wanted to give you some initial names. Let's go with some names. Oh, I should have done this before. So I'll give you certain months and days. So perhaps these could be birthdays. So you have February. I might be born on February. This one is not important. I have yellow eyes, green eyes. I might have amber eyes, green eyes again, hazel. Numbers of dates. So February, October, December. Okay, so I'll give you birth dates. Okay, I might be born on these dates. Okay, so the months are December, October, or February. Okay, so these are dates, months I was born in. I might have been born on the 22nd, the 9th, or the 6th, 24th, 28th, the 1st, the 4th, 21st, okay, of either December, October, February. Okay, and I might have hazel eye color, amber eyes, green eyes, yellow eyes, and that's it. And for some of you, this one came, so it's Napoleon III Imperial beard. Okay, so if I'm a guy, I might have a mustache and like this thing here. Okay, these are information for you guys. And 28 really pops. So for some of you, 28 is very important. Okay, I might be a girl as I might be a guy who's born on those dates. Now names, I'll go with names, and it could be countries, initials, city names even. Okay, so you have Las Vegas, Nevada, or I might be from Nevada. The Strip. Okay, I don't know why I'm kind of channeling the Strip area, so you might meet me in the Strip, or we both live, or we went to vacation together in Vegas. Then you have Seattle, Washington. Then you have Chicago, O'Hare, Illinois, and Amsterdam, Netherlands. Initials I could have. Okay, so you have S for Stefan, Stephanie, Sienna, Sierra, Sophie, Sonia. E for Edward, Emily, Erica, Emmanuel, Emilia, Emil. Okay, A for Anna, Annie, Amelia. I was gonna say Anne-Marie, Marianne. W for William, Wallace, Waltz, Walt Disney. Also, I'm channeling. I might be a Disney fan. O for Omar, Omil, Oscar, O Colin, or O Gregor. Names that are like O apostrophe. It could be like a Lord's child, or it's like someone from the nobility family, or an artist that met the Queen or King Charles. Something of the sort. D for Diana, Dina, Dennis, Danielle, Daniela. I for Indy, India, Ilde. L for Lara, Liam, Leonis. L again. So L is Levon, Levi's. I don't know, like anything that could be starting with an L. Okay, any Alexandros I'm channeling. Okay, any nationality. Okay, S for Stefan. I mentioned those things. N is like Nathaniel, Nora. V for Victor or Victory, Vanessa. M for Michael, Mike, Maurice. S again. Okay, so you have so many initials. Like I had so many initials, but you can go with them, and you can add them. I know I didn't mention all of them, but I'm pretty sure that if you came here for someone and their name starts with any of those initials, or they're from places like that I mentioned, it's there. Okay, so let's see how your first date with this person, or the date, will go. Okay, so what will happen during this date? So let's see. So the main situation is you have 7. So this is the Chariot. I feel protectiveness, prudence. Okay, so this one, I don't know if you see it. Like I don't know if it's gonna work, but this is the energy here. Okay, so you have the Chariot energy. So you will be at the theater. So for some of you, you're gonna go to theater. There's a lot of film dynamics here. Then you have Four of Swords, so Jupiter and Libra. And then we have Five of Cups, Mars. So I'll show you the cards. You can look at them. Okay, the reason why is that way is the Four of Cups with the Sun card. Okay, so this is the Four of Cups and the Sun card. And in the beginning of the date, you have the Star. So I know scientific approach, coldness, detachment, Aquarius. I don't know if you're, I'm not gonna say celebrity vibes, but perhaps this girl or this guy is an influencer, or they have connections in the business, like the theater industry, or they do theater themselves. So this one, there's a lot of cinema, theater, movies, Cannes kind of dynamic. Okay, so I don't know who I'm dealing with or who I'm talking to. Okay, well, that's not. Then we have the Hermit card. So I analyze, ability to see details, critical. Virgo, definitely the Virgo dynamic, this one. And reverse with the Knight of Air, so Gemini. So what will happen during this date? So for some of you, you will go to the movies with them, or you will watch them play a scene, or you will watch them technically on screen, this one. Or you will go out with them to watch their project or their work, okay? For some of you, it's like that. Why will this happen during the date is because for some part, now there's a explicit version that's after the dating, or meanwhile you're dating them. It's more like a sexual event happening, okay? So let me go with the more simple version. Like after we ate, perhaps, or we chilled together and we talked about those things, or it's after we did those things together. Overall, with the Chariot, like the person is feeling a lot, okay? Like she's feeling herself, this one, or he's feeling himself, and there's a protectiveness and a prudence element. So there's an element of wanting to feel protected or feeling protective towards you, but in a more exciting manner, okay? So this one, there's a lot of external variables in the form of you might be out and theater kind of element, or you might be watching a movie during this date. So I could go more simple as I could go more extravagant, okay? So the extravagant one, it's more like you've perked yourself up and you're going to the theater, and there's like a red carpet element, and she's famous or he's famous, let's say, and they're kind of being protective over you, and they're bringing you to the theater, okay? And why they're doing that is because they've been wanting to date you for quite a long time, and they're very, very happy. Power, vitality, self-expression. So for some part, this one, there's an element of deep down, you don't know to what point, I'm pretty happy, okay? I'm feeling vital and I'm feeling excited somehow, okay? But on a physical level, it's more like I'm playing hard to get with you, or I'm kind of like, one of you did a lot of chasing, the other one was playing hard to get, okay? But the challenge here with the Five of Cups energy, it's more like to not drown in the emotions that much, and not to kind of daydream, fantasize, okay? So this one, perhaps I'm more the fantasizing type of woman. Okay, during this date, what's gonna happen overall is that for some part, you're not aware of what point I will be a bit disappointed that, like, it didn't happen what I wanted, though, this one, because there's a lot of reverse cards, and there's a lot of like, I want things to happen, but I'm detached. One of you is detached. Like I'm more mental, perhaps. This one, there's a lot of mental activity. And 8 of air, so there's a lot of conflict, perhaps. There's a lot of okay, whoever I am, I'm gonna tell you, if I'm a woman, this one, I'm scared that many men are after me, okay, because of my good looks or because of me, or I want someone to protect me. So during this date, there's an element of, I want you to protect me, I'm feeling a lot of emotions, I'm excited somehow, but I'm kind of acting hard to get, because there's a lot of men who want to date me, this one. And you're dating me and I'm dating you, perhaps, but I like you, this one. But there's an element of, during the date, I'm gonna be looking at you and I want, yeah, this one, there is other people wanting to be jealous of me, because I had the jealousy card. So there's a lot of third party people, or this girl likes to feel like, or this guy likes to feel like people are jealous of the relationship you guys have. So in some way, I'm excited I'm dating you. I'm excited we're talking about these things together. And I'm excited about, you know, like the fact that I am dating you, a man who has been courting me, or who has been kind of like asking me out somehow. But what I'm like, this one, perhaps I'm confident yet I'm not, okay? This one, I need the validation. I see myself a specific way, or I like to feel like the spotlight is on me, okay? So I'm the type that's more like, I like people to like me, I like people to admire me, I like people to have their eyes on me. Then again, who I'm dating with is a special person, but I want them to be jealous of who I am and who I'm dating and how much I'm being dated. So this one, there's a lot of like, I'm in my headspace still, even though I'm dating you, this one. I'm focusing on you, but I'm focusing with other people too. So there's that element of, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna realize that this girl or this guy is focused on you somehow, but they want you to feel like you're the center of attention. They're feeling comfortable with you, and they're being innovative. But at the same time, they want you to enjoy yourself, but they want their reputation to stay intact. They want people to watch them dating you. And like, this one, there's an element of, when I'm dating you, what's gonna happen during this date, there's an element of, perhaps you will not sleep together. She wants you to sleep with them, or you will not be sleeping with them, but he wants to sleep with you. But at the same time, there's this element of the guy punishing himself, or there's really something that's concerning them sexually, okay? So too much concern with sexual matters. So this one, perhaps if I'm a guy, I might not want to sleep with you, because there's like a slight element connected to sexual diseases, perhaps, or they want things to be like oral, okay, not intercourse elements, okay? So if I'm a woman, I don't want to sleep with you. I want to have fun with you. I want people to be jealous of what we have. I feel good with you, but overall, this one, it's more what's gonna happen. It's like, let's say you and I are dating, okay? I'm gonna kind of observe your face, and I'm gonna kind of look at other people, and I'm gonna observe your face again. And the intention is overall that people look at us, we're dating each other. But I like your face, you look gorgeous, or you're pretty, you're handsome. And I want people to see that I'm dating you, or I want people to see that you dated me. But I want people to understand, still, if I'm the female here, that you chased after me overall, okay? So my challenge overall in this situation is not to be stuck too much in my head, okay? And not to kind of feel drown in my emotions. This one, there's an element of the girl being in a lot of excitement, or feeling validated somehow that she's dating you somehow, okay? But overall, it's always, this is the vibe, okay? So it's you, me, and everyone, okay? And it's more like everyone seeing that I'm this one is that kind of vibe, or everyone seeing that I'm dating you, you're a girl, gorgeous, kind of stuff. But overall, in the beginning, it's more like they're kind of approaching in a more scientific approach, okay? So they're going to be more interacting with you. They're going to do the etiquette conduct, let's say. They're going to help you, motivate you about certain problems, let's say. And in the middle section, it's more like you're going to see them that they're a bit conflicted towards you. There's a lot of like element of she's running away from something, or she's afraid of you a bit, or he's afraid of you if you're touching them or something of the sort. So if I'm a girl, you're a guy, and we have not slept together, let's say, during this day, you're gonna see that I don't want you to touch me that much. This one. Even though I have a lot of emotions towards you, my challenge is not to drown too much in my insecurities, perhaps this one, because I don't want you to sleep with me, because my concern could be sexual matters here. I'm afraid of brooding men, or I'm afraid of you being violent with me, perhaps this one, but I'm still dating you, perhaps this one. But there's an element of, there's a lot of things happening in my head space, okay? Like there's a lot of people who are attracted to me, or I know I'm attracted. This one, it's a lot of shadow element I'm tapping into, but this, you don't need to know this. I don't know why I'm channeling these things though. Okay, so because your person is very much concerned with other people, but then again, she's concerned with you, or he's concerned with you. But there's an element of they don't want to sleep with you, though. They want to run away from the sleeping element. Okay? And in the near future, with the... they're over analyzing something, they're overthinking. It's more like this one is guilt tripping if they're feeling very sexual towards you, but then again they cannot sleep with you, kind of stuff. And with the Knight of Air, in some way it's more like they want to like chain you to them, but in a mental way only. Okay, so this is how the date will be. So overall, if I were to conclude how the date will be, it's more like you're dating this girl or this guy, and you're feeling hot and comfortable and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the date, there's going to be something triggering, but it's a woman or the man who's kind of wishing not to sleep with you, but they still want you to be mentally stimulated. That's how the date element will be. Okay, how the date will be. Point. Okay, this is how your date with this person will be. Now, I said 18 plus, but I feel like the person doesn't want to sleep with you, even though they're capable of sleeping with you, this one. Okay? But there's something that's concerning them, sexual, connected to sexual activities, perhaps. That's it, pile 1. Okay, so I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the insight you seeked. Now, pile 2, whoever chose the Linestrider tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy this time. So let us see how will the date go, okay, with this woman or this man. So we're just gonna create the Celtic spread, and then I'll give you the messages. When will this happen? What subject do they want to talk about, etc. So I'm really channeling Jupiter, so optimism, expansion, good luck. So this date will be good. So you have good luck during this date. If you were kind of like wondering if you were going to have good luck or bad luck, perhaps with this one. We'll see. So what's the main situation? How will the date happen? Oh my god. Okay, so... I had this. I didn't take off the cards. My bad. Let's see. So the 4 of Cups. I will be more closed off. So if this is a girl, she's gonna be more closed off. What's their challenge is the Tower card. The reason why it's that way is Temperance card in reverse. In the initial phase, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. In the middle section, you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this one, I'm thinking of wanting to do this, but 9 of Cups. Okay. Perhaps you're dealing with someone who has a... I'm channeling, like, I'm Muslim, perhaps, or... female, okay? So if it's a Muslim or it's a person that's like religion doesn't allow them to sleep with men or touch men, if it's not for marriage sake, I'm more that vibe. So this one, you're dating a person in your same religion. And now if it's the same religion, then definitely it's gonna be it. The ending is very positive. It's just that in the initial phase, you're going to feel like I'm more distant with you, which is normal because that's how our religion is, okay? So why the hell am I this distant with you is because I want to go at this more moderatedly, okay? And my challenge here with the tarot card is more to not sin or follow the conduct or not... Like, overall, we want each of us to have our own places in this relationship. So if we're dating, we're courting each other. So I'm kind of being courted with you, or it's an arranged situation, this one. In the initial phase with the Queen of Pentacles, it's more like I'm thinking, how can I be like your wife material, perhaps, this one. Or you're kind of, the guy is examining to what point you can be wife material, okay? So they're kind of observing your face. They're kind of like looking and talking with you and seeing what the chemistry is, okay? With the Ace of Wands, in some way, meanwhile I'm observing you or I'm being distant like this, I am thinking of, I'm thinking of like, I would want to be interested in giving you a try. And at the end with the Nine of Cups, in some way, I will get what I want with you, okay? So this one, it's more arranged situation. This is not necessarily a date, or if it's a date, it's a like courting element, okay? So this woman or this man is gonna act like they're gonna reject you somehow, but it's not even that. It's more like in the form of, I'm keeping my distance overall. It's like that. Okay, so if I'm a guy or I'm a girl, but there's a lot of observation happening. So this one, your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink, because that's what it is, this one. This one, there's an element of I'm observing your beauty, perhaps if you're a woman or you're a guy here. And then I'm thinking of you in this very moment, I miss you, perhaps. So this guy or this girl who's kind of like single and you kind of know is interested in you, or they have their eyes on you, or there's a family talk element, they are thinking of you right now. Then you have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So for some part, they're afraid that it's too late for them to take action. Messages from spirit for you. Someone is leaving your life. So chair empty. So there's someone who's going to be leaving your life, or you will be leaving their life. So your chair will be empty. Then you have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So if there was a problem, there's an unsuccessful outcome to it. Subjects that this person will want to talk with you. So what's one thing on your bucket list that we can do together within the next 3 months? So I want to know what you want to do, so that we'll focus on that. So we interact with each other and I get to know you better. And what goals do you have for yourself? How can I support you to achieve them? So it's very positive, this one. It's very like courteous and well-behaved energy, okay? So how do they flirt? So seeking pleasure. So this woman or this man usually seeks the pleasure from the woman or the man that they're attracted to. They are going to be seeking the pleasure. But this one, if we're more Muslim, the seeking pleasure could be connected with food, restaurants, good experiences, like that, okay? So it's more connected with food, going to places that are nice, that are known. It's like that, okay? Or coffee places. And then what's my intention when we're doing that is calling you back. So I want to spend time with you. I want to have like time I can spend with you, or like this outing or this arranged situation, we're working on it. So this one, there's an element of you guys are dating because things could go very serious together. The vibe they're in, it's surrender. So they're surrendering to the situation. So there's more that element of I'm going with your flow, this one, okay? So there's an element of we're going in the flow of mature arranged situation. Okay, when will this happen? Aries season. So it could happen from the 21st of March to the 20th of April, as it's employ pioneering spirit. So overall, there is the pioneering spirit. There's like leadership element, and there's like things that we're doing with a vision or an intention, okay? So from 1 week to 1 month. So you'll see them within 1 week or 1 month. And message for you. So you have show the world the real you. So show the world this person the real you, and then adjustments are required in the situation. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen during the date. Okay, it's pretty simple, this one. This one, it's more like you guys are more well behaved, more mature, perhaps more with the intention of dating each other, how it could happen, etc. Okay, so this is more arranged situation. Now if it's not arranged situation, there's still this element of I'm more maturely approaching you. Okay, so if it's like different religion element, the person is keeping their distance, but you know that they're distance element and they're kind of like eating what they like. So this one, I like you already, but I'm keeping the distance. Okay, so this is how the date will be. I'll give you names and initials from which nationality, but overall I feel like you guys are from the same religion. Okay, and I'm dealing more with Muslims or people with very conservative or traditional upbringings. Okay, so you have LGA and Y, definitely New York, LaGuardia. Okay, New York, perhaps Jewish people could be here, even if it's not the same religion. I know, but it's not the same religion, but you guys have a same approach connected to your own religion. Okay, like you respect and you're gentle and you behave well. Your religion teaches you how to behave well. MSPMN. So the initials MSPMN, LGA and V. George, Annabelle, SANCA, Caroline, Charles, Charlie, any name. S, Sam, Samuel, Sandra, Samantha. A, like Annabelle, I said, and like Nathan, I'm gonna mention the same names, but it's these initials. Okay, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, San Diego, California, or LGA, so New York, LaGuardia, New York, but it could be New York City overall. Okay, any color of eyes or date. So you have December, February 24th. Okay, so I might be born on the 24th. Then oh my god, the 23rd, 15th, the 3rd, 31st, 3rd, you can take it, but I didn't have 13 or 31, 27, 20th, the 5th, the 2nd, the 7th, or the 29th. I have also a few here. I hope I didn't drop any. No, I didn't. Then we have 16th, the 8th, or the 17th, okay, of December or February. So there's a lot of like December born and February born. Okay, that's one. Okay, so that was it, pile 2. Hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys the insight you seeked. Now pile 3, whoever chose Casanova Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So this one might be 18 plus, so please, if you're 18 and younger, please don't watch this. So pile 3, welcome. I don't know why I'm kind of going in a more like tigress dynamic with you guys, so perhaps you have this dynamic or you like spicy people like that. Okay. Yes. Okay, this one is that vibe, 100%. I'm feeling it. I feel bashful with you guys, perhaps. But so let's see how the person you're gonna be dating will feel. Okay. Excited, perhaps, or laughing all the way. Okay, so this one, there's this vibe of like if you're a woman here, you have your bestie, okay? And whenever you go out with your bestie, you guys have like this very, like, you know how to dress well, you know how to party well, and you like to enjoy yourself, okay? So if you guys are laughing, I feel like you'll be the type that I'll watch from a side and I'll laugh with you because you're laughing all the time together, okay? Like there's this chin vibe, there's a sassiness, there's this element of joie de vivre you guys have, so it's very nice energy, okay? If you're a guy, this one, I feel like you and your friend have this, like, mischievous dynamic to you, and your friend always has your back. Okay, so this one, you might have a bestie or a best friend overall, and they cover your ass like shit. Okay, so you should be very grateful that you have that kind of energy in your life, that kind of friendship, perhaps this one. And you laugh all the time, so it's so fun to be with each other. Like, you've gone through so many things together that it's hilarious. And you're the type that's like joie de vivre. So I feel like you guys enjoy bougie experiences. And even if it's not, it's important things for you is happiness, friendship, friends and family. But overall, laughter, good lifestyle. And you never stay in a negative energy overall. So you have your friends that support you a lot. Okay, so it's a very nice energy. I'm kind of like really channeling it properly. So let's see how this guy or this girl is gonna feel during the date. Okay, so I'm working hard on my finances for you, for us, for our future. So this one, it's more like the person or the girl or the, well, this one is more masculine energy I'm feeling. So the guy wants to take care of you, perhaps, even though this one, the guy wants to take care of you, or the girl wants to take care of you, or the girl wants to kind of be to your status. Okay, so if you're the type of guy who has his own business, or like you enjoy life and you buy this one, you're already settled. This one, it's either we're in our 40s, 50s, or in our 30s, but overall we know how to enjoy life. Oh, it's it, okay? Like, and you know what your worth is, so the guy or the girl who's dating you wants to be equal you kind of stuff. Okay, so even though you don't look at them like that, there's this element of I want to vibe to you perhaps, but I already do this one. But I like to show you hard work, or perhaps you're the type that likes to see the hard work element. Okay, your joie de vivre and all that kind of stuff, but you know what hard work is. Dishonesty. So by lying, I ripped us apart. So this one, perhaps it's a girl or a guy that lied to you and you didn't take it well. Messages from spirit, you have scissors. So disappointment in some affair. So perhaps you'll be disappointed in this date. Could be a month of July. Okay, so this one, there's this vibe of month of July. Subjects that they will want to talk about, or you will want to talk about. Okay, so who do you think the disciplinarian will be between us if and when we have children? Okay, so this one perhaps is a subject that you will want to talk about. Who will be the person in charge of discipline in the family? Okay, between you and me, and when we have children. This one, there's an element of, yes, you have your besties and all that kind of stuff, but you're more serious this one. Very serious when it comes to, yeah, you take relationships very seriously. Even though there's happiness and family friend kind of dynamic, discipline is a must for you. Yeah, you do have discipline, this one. What else? Star. Guaranteed success. So for some part, you have guaranteed success. This one, there's a vibe of you guys that it's very nice. Okay, so this one, I like this energy a lot. Okay, I work hard on my finances for you, for us, for our future. So this one, you make sure things are serious. I need to be serious with you. Okay, so what will happen during this date? So you have how will they flirt, okay? This one, how they flirt. So you have the lady who waits and the charm of simplicity. It's definitely the energy I channel. Charm of simplicity, but there's laughter. Nice. Okay. And the intention when we're doing that, waiting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this one, you come from very disciplined families, but established families, and families with perhaps your dad or your mom is amazing. Perhaps it's a good mom or good dad, and they treated your parent, like the other opposite sex, with like respect, and like you have high standards in men, but because your family was a good example. like that. Like your dad does a lot of stuff for your mom, or your mom does a lot of stuff for your dad. There's an element of appreciation in between your parents, let's say, that you learned growing up, that you have high standards from the woman or the man you date or you wanna have fun with, perhaps. But I cannot ignore the seriousness. It's all happy laughter, good vibes with the bestie, but the person too, you have a certain you wait, like you expect respect and hard work and discipline from the person who's your partner or you're dating with. Or even if you're dating, it's like someone you take seriously, but you want them to prove to you that they're worth the while. This one, like that. Okay, so how do I flirt, or how do they flirt technically, your person, what they're gonna be doing during this date? It's more like they're gonna wait for you to act. Okay, so if I'm a girl or I'm a guy, I'm gonna, wait after you. And the charm of simplicity, I'm just gonna chill with you. This one is an element of during the date you're chilling together. So there's what vibe will you have? So rejection. I don't know. Okay. I lied to you, you're rejecting me. That's why there's this vibe of during this date or this meeting up, we're gonna be talking about me lying to you. And that lying, or that lie I said, is like ripping us apart. Okay, so if you guys are engaged, but it's not the proper... Okay, I'm wearing rings today, okay, because I felt the need to, but the ring just fell off. It was falling off for quite a long time, but if you were engaged, perhaps you want to kind of reject them because of the lie. So this one, you don't tolerate lies. That's one thing you don't tolerate, perhaps. Yeah, scissors. So disappointment in some affair with this woman or this man. And just like an FYI, there is a guaranteed success in July, okay? So it could be connected with this person or not. You'll know. But date-wise, I'm feeling like you're not that eager to be part of this date, perhaps. I don't know. Because there's this vibe of, I'm waiting after you to forgive me, perhaps. I'm waiting after you to show me the way, to guide me if, like, we're still together or not, could be. But I want to tell you to what point I'm working hard on my finances, or our finances for us, both of us. But I lied somehow. Okay. It's like that. When will this date take place? You have Scorpio season, which is the 24th of November to the 24th of October to the 22nd of November. Heal the wounds. 8 weeks, 8 months. So perhaps it will take 8 weeks to 8 months for you to heal the wound connected to this mistake that they've done, or this lie that they mentioned. It will work out soon, so within 3 days, 3 weeks. So for some of you, date-wise, it will happen in 8 weeks, 8 months. Or the reconciliation will happen in 8 weeks, 8 months. The proper reconciliation, or the proper deep talk that you need to take, or the breakups element that you will want to do. I don't know, you'll know. It will work out soon. You have 3 days, 3 weeks, so something will work out with this person, or you will date them in 3 days or 3 weeks. Then you have Virgo season, which is the 24th of August to the 22nd of September. Harvest the crop 6 weeks, 6 months. So perhaps you're going to be harvesting the crop within 6 weeks or 6 months, but there's also guaranteed success in July. So I don't know if they're gonna pop. Look, this one, I'm not certain how the relationship is going presently, even though I started off the reading like the pile in a very good vibe. Perhaps you're healthy people out here, like you're very healthy. Like I'm saying, you have healthy behaviors, healthy lifestyle, healthy financial situation, healthy friendships, etc. Now I know not everything is good, but overall with this person, they did lie to you, and when you're dating them, you feel rejected because they lied to you, or you do not tolerate lies. Okay, you're more disciplinary, like I'm not gonna say dictatorial, it's not the word, but authoritative. Perhaps you have authority in your own life, you learned the hard way, or your parents taught you authority, what to tolerate, what not to tolerate. But I know you do not like from the dynamic I'm getting, the person did lie to you, and you do not tolerate lie in a relationship. That's why there's an element of you feel rejected, that they lied to you. Why did they lie to you? Or you do not tolerate lies in general. I'm repeating it, but that's the main thing here. And I lied to you perhaps, and you didn't take it well. Now with oh no, there's this, okay, I feel like you want to end it with this person. Now if this is a girl, you want to end it with them, whatever the thing is. And I lost the ring also. So second time in this pile I lost the ring. Okay, first time it flipped, the second time I lost it, so I'll find it later. But there's an element of you want to end things with them, but they're coming to you showing you that they want to work harder. Okay, so this is what's happening here. Okay, but with what intention they're acting charming and simple with you is because they're waiting after you. They want you to kiss them, they want you to sleep with them, or something of the sort, like that. Okay, so I don't know what's happening in this time. Okay, so who do you think the disciplinarian will be between us if and when we have kids? But this one, the answer is already clear. You'll be the one who's gonna be disciplining, teaching discipline to the kids and our family for sure. Now, if I'm mistaken, you know it. Okay, but for some part, you know how to have fun, enjoy life in a healthy way. Okay, and you do not tolerate lies, which I lied. Okay, so it's a reason why you will want to break off or break up with me. So this meeting or this date is connected to us talking about, or not. Okay, for some part you're not going in conflict dynamic. You're not what's the word? Talking about it. Okay, you're not talking about it. So we're just gonna focus on the sexual energy. Perhaps you could be a guy here, and you're not gonna focus on the lie, but it's something that turned you off big time. This one. She didn't need to lie, or he didn't need to lie to you, but they did. Okay, and it ripped us apart, but it's not that. It's they played with your trust element, this one. So because they were not sure, they had their own reasons why they lied. But for some part, if I'm the liar and it's a trait you don't like, then I might be a liar. That's why. Okay, I might be the lying type. I'm not the honest, loyal type, perhaps. Or I lie all the time, perhaps. This one, you know it, or you've seen me lie several times. It didn't bother you at first, but now that it's connected to you, or it's me reacting with you like this, it's triggering you. So, yeah, you have the Temperance card here and the World card. Okay, so overall, what's gonna happen during this date is that we're gonna go to the library perhaps, or we study together this one, we work together this one, but there's a fountain energy. So we will be out in front of a fountain. So this one, there's an element of you work somewhere together, you study somewhere, same university, place, etc. And the challenge here is the Eight of Swords. So this one, there's like STD dynamics happening. Okay, so I don't know. And the Ten of Cups. So, okay, it's very vulgar energy, but I'm going to channel them. So you have the King of Swords with the Seven of Wands. King of Swords with Seven of Wands. And there's a, like, duel here. There's duel. You know, when a girl, like a man, like Casanova used to sleep with married women, okay? And when the husband or the... Now, it's not only married women. Like, you know, ladies who are, like, in the season, they're beginners and they're seeking for husbands, and they have older brothers or someone who will kind of is their guardian, and it's like scandalous things happen, and the girl's virtue or the girl's reputation is off the hook, let's say, or it's like scandalous, something scandalous happen, be it it's a married man's woman who's having an affair with a bachelor, another lord, and the husband of the woman who's cheating is gonna call the Casanova to a duel, okay? So that they kind of kill. It's between you and me, and whoever dies is the winner, kind of thing. So this is how the rich people or the nobles used to duel people who are scandalous or who kind of ruin their sisters or their mothers or their aunts' reputation by sleeping with them and everybody knowing, kind of stuff. So it's like scandalous, dramatic situation. So this one, I don't know if they cheated or you cheated, but I don't think you'll cheat unless you know you're the cheating type, okay? I'm saying healthy stuff. Perhaps it's outernal look. Perhaps I'm just like external to your inner circle, so I don't know all your habits. But for some of you, if you're a woman, I feel like you're more the, like, you slept with many people, but there's an element of respect, okay? If you're a guy, perhaps there is that element, but you're more the type that's a gigolo in a respectful manner or a standardy kind of way, okay? So I don't know if that's... I'll just shut up, but I'll just read. So, what's happening this time? So this one, if you're a man... We'll go with the woman energy here. Okay. I'm just going to take these off. It's not working. I'm going to take off the leather ring. Overall, there's rejection here. So there's this vibe of... So overall... if you're engaged to this person or there's an element of going serious, I don't think you're gonna go serious with them because you're turned off with their lies, okay? But the person is showing up in the form of they want to show you that they still want to work on the relationship. They still want to take you seriously, but then again, perhaps you've already, like, you know, you want to break up with them. That's one. Now, based on if you want to sleep with them or not, it's up to you. Now, if I'm a guy, perhaps I do want to sleep with this girl, perhaps, but I'm not serious about dating them or marrying them anymore. Okay, if I was serious about them like that, I'm not thinking of it like that because they lied to me and I don't like it, kind of thing. So when we're gonna be dating this one, we're gonna go to, like, I'm working perhaps, or we're working together, or we went out on around the fountain. So this one, there's like any mall that has fountains, any country, any place, any city. So where the date will be, perhaps it's around I was gonna say Trevi fountain, but there's like a fountain element overall. And if I'm a girl, I'm gonna be more seductive. I'm gonna be more like dressing like this, okay, like how I'm wearing, and my boobs are more voluptuous, let's say, and you're more concentrated or you're more work focused. So this one, if you're a guy and I'm a girl, I'm more sexually dressed, okay, like I'm more seductively dressed, and you're more like in the work environment, so you're studying hard, you're in a more casual or groomed dynamic, but there's work here. And there's this element of we're chilling together a bit, but I'm rejected a bit. You're rejecting me overall, or you're not as charming and as comfortable with me as you used to be before. Okay, so there's like an element of distance here. And I'm not feeling it that much though. This one. I'm pretending that it's not bothering me. That's how I'm acting with you. I'm putting the mask on, because you have the mask here. You have the mask here. You have the mask here. Okay. And you have the mask here. Okay. So this one, perhaps you did sleep with me, but I didn't tell you something that was important to you. And your challenge, perhaps if you're a girl or a guy, is that you kind of realize that there's something wrong with your private area because of this girl or this guy. So this one, there's an element, STD element, that we were not talking about, but we slept together. This one. Okay, could be. Because where are we going? Or there's this element of, I don't know, like I'm not like mature enough, perhaps. I don't know how to go at this. I'm sorry, guys. I just need to just follow my intuition. We're gonna follow, like, I'm gonna continue. So how's it gonna happen this date? You're gonna be focused on something, and I'm gonna be there with you. Why will this happen is because, like, you are my wish fulfillment, or it's like usually we chill, or it's like a routine. We see each other every Friday, every, I don't know, Sunday, every, like, twice a day, a week kind of stuff. Twice a week kind of stuff. And your challenge connected to me is the Eight of Swords. It's confliction here, but there's an element of sickness, but in a private area that might have been given to you sexually by this person. And in the initial phase, when you're going to be talking with them, or when you're going to be focused on your work, you're going to be arguing with the other person, or you're going to be arguing about the person who they lied about, and you're going to be more strategic at it, you as the person. In the middle section, with the Judgment card in the middle section, it's more like if you're a guy here, which could be normal, perhaps this one, even if you knew that she slept with other people, or she had a kind of STD element, and you want to know where they got it from, and you're still kind of looking at their physique, you're thinking about their physique, perhaps. And then in the middle section with the Knight of Swords, it's more like you're walking elsewhere because you know what the truth is. So this one, if you're a guy, okay, we're gonna go with the Gaia dynamic because I'm feeling it like this. This woman or this man slept with you, okay? And you didn't know that they had a type of sexually transmittable sickness. It's either they neglected it or they were not aware of it, but you thought that they were not, okay? Or you didn't know that they have it, and you're bothered with it. The lie, perhaps, here is that I didn't mention to you that I'm no longer a virgin. If I'm a girl and you're more the authoritative type of guy, this one. Now, second one, it's more like if I'm not a virgin, you knew that I was not a virgin, but you still slept with me. You're still bothered with the fact that I didn't tell you that I had STD, okay? And you're bothered by it, or you're conflicted over it, and you don't know how to converse with me about it, but you figured it out yourself. That's your challenge, though, this one, you're rejecting me overall. You're more distant because you got the sickness from me, perhaps, because we slept with each other. We had a one-night stand, perhaps, this one. Okay, look, this one, I don't know if you're a gigolo, you're a player, perhaps, if you're a guy. Now, what's going to happen overall is that during the day, you're going to argue about the person they slept with. You want to know who the person is, and you want to know at least who it was so that you'll know how to manage it, or something of the sort. Meanwhile, you're arguing about it. You still kind of are thinking about just how gorgeous, voluptuous her body is, perhaps. This one, only in your own head. But then at the end, it's more like you're focusing on going elsewhere. Okay? This one. Now, if you're a woman here, overall, you will be wearing a lot of revealing clothes overall, and they will be working. So you'll meet them at work, or you'll see them at work, perhaps. And why? Because they're your person that you slept with, or you enjoy sleeping with them, or you guys are in a more open relationship, technically, this one. But the challenge here is to know where they got the sickness, okay? You want to know how they got it. Perhaps you dated them for many years, but you want to know where the sickness came from. and it was not you, perhaps. Or it could be that you're the type that slept with other people and you lied to them that you didn't do it. Could be. Okay, so this one, I don't know what vibe it is, but it could be that you slept with other people. You're the person who has the sickness, but you don't know how to mention it to them. But there's this element of having to argue about it, or there's an argument about a third party. Okay, it's either the cheating person, the third person who you slept with, or there's a third person that is bothering you and you're arguing about that person. Meanwhile, you're doing it, though, if you're the woman, you still want them to kind of be attracted to you. You still want to be the attractive girl or guy that they kind of dated or something, okay? And in the near future, with this one, it could be friends with benefits. The more I'm kind of reading it, it could be that you're serious, as you might not. But based on who you're kind of approaching with what intention. So if you're the single bachelor type of person, could be bachelorette type of person, you just want to kind of understand where this third party came, or you kind of are talking about if you're in an open relationship. But I'm sensing that there's an element of marriage you want to go in, but then again, you're not sure. Or there's a vibe of, you don't want to get married to this one because of the sickness. Or you're sick now yourself. Could be. That's why you're rejecting. So there's many variables. There's the one that you got sick sexually. You got to transmit. You are infected with a sexually transmitted infection, okay? Either you got it or you got it from them and you don't tolerate it because it's a serious matter, this one, okay? And if it's connected to her, just, you had a one-night stand, okay? This one, we're just gonna keep it simple. There's an element of somebody is sick, okay? You don't understand if you're the one who got it. If you cheated, you know it. If you didn't cheat, then you just want to know where she got it or he got it, okay? And there's an element of, we're arguing about that element in the date or in the meeting, but you still like them, you're still sexually attracted to them, perhaps, this one, but then at the end you're just kind of like walking your own path, okay? So if you're gonna get engaged, you don't get engaged because of the lie element. There's dishonesty here, and the person just wanted you to know to what point that they're seeking for the future, but I feel like you don't see future with them anymore because of the situation, okay? That's it. That's all. This is all the reading. Okay, so it's either you got sick and you don't want to kind of deal with them anymore. But I'm feeling like you got the sickness from her or him. Okay? And you figured it out the hard way. This one. Okay, so that's all I had for you guys. Okay, so have a good day. I'm sorry, guys. This one, I wanted to go more good vibes, but the energy is not good vibes, this one. And if it's not resonating, for sure, it's not yours, okay? So I'm pretty sure you didn't watch it already. I'll put this back because I had to take it. I had to remove it for a pile. 3. Where is the other one? Okay. Forget it. So pile 4, whoever chose pile 4, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let's see, guys, how your next date or your date will go with this woman or this man. What are subjects that you guys are gonna talk about, what's gonna happen overall, etc. So when will it happen? You have something comes to an end, 9 days, 9 weeks. So within 9 days or 9 weeks, you're gonna go on a date with this one. You have a win-win outcome is forecast as advice. There's another one. And balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so remember those things. The vibe you will be in illumination. So you will be illuminated, or you will realize something, or you're going to be more like enlightened during this date. How will they flirt with you? This girl or this guy, you have full intimacy with the sweetest taboo. So this girl or this guy is very seductive. And what's their intention when they're doing it is that they want to conquest. Okay, so they want to conquer you. Okay, so they overall they want to sleep with you. Sleep with you overall. Okay, so their main aim is sleep with you overall, or to conquer you, so you become theirs. My guy or my girl, this one. What messages do they want to tell you? When I'm sad, I look at your pictures and I feel much better. Okay, so you make me feel better. Overall gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. So I'm kind of more conscious about how people are gonna kind of look at us as a couple, perhaps, or look at me acting this way with you. But I will still do it during the days. But I'm conscious. I have like a self-awareness kind of element. Messages for you, you have thrones. So position of authority will be granted to you, and you will be happy. Okay, so there's happiness connected to having a position of authority. Okay, so that's like a side message from spirit. It's not connected with this person. Now, or it could be, I don't know. Then we have subjects that I want to talk about, or we're going to talk about, or you could talk about in this date, is what do you feel is currently missing from your life? So what is missing in your life? Okay, what are things that you want to bring in your life? You feel like you don't have, but if you had it, you'll feel even more content. How would you describe your financial status? Okay, so I would want to talk about that. And then what first attracted you to me? So I want to know what was attractive about me, that you were seducing me or you were interested in me. I'm interested in knowing that. What do you like me kind of stuff. But what is attractive about me to you? That's it. Okay, so this one, what will happen during the date is that I'm gonna kind of we're gonna be in each other's bubble, or I'm gonna invade your space. Could be if I'm a female or I'm a guy. Okay, so you will feel like you're in my bubble. It's not I'm in your bubble, you're in my bubble. Even though you're at a distance with me, there's this element of intimacy that we will have. So I will be intimate with you. I will be very close to you. I'll perhaps be in your bubble. I'll kind of hug you more. I'll sit close to you. And even if I'm not close to you, you feel that I am there. So you are part of me kind of stuff. So the atmosphere or the vibe will be like that. You will feel like you matter to me overall. And with the sweetest taboo, there's an element of I want to tease you when I'm doing that. So there's this vibe of I tease you. I tease you. With the distance, I'm teasing you. With the eye contact, I'm teasing you. With the senses, this one, there's I'm excited, but you're exciting to me. So this one, if I'm a guy, I will kind of be very close to you. I will hold you from your waist, or I will kind of like massage your back. I'll play with your hair if you allow me that. Now, if I'm not that close to you, or you don't allow me that closeness, but you feel the closeness with my intimate gaze. Okay, so you feel comfortable. Like, it's not comfortable. It's like your heart is pumping, but you feel warm. Like that. And I'm making you feel that way, but I'm teasing you at the same time. For this one, I'm more sensuous as a person, or I'm a guy. Okay, like if I'm a guy, I'm very sensuous. If I'm a girl, I'm very sensuous. And I'm self-conscious though when I'm doing it, but I'm doing the things I want to do with you because I want you. It's like that. And I know I want you, so I'm acting more confidently. This one, there's like a confidence. I'm ready for the worst case scenario kind of thing with you. So what's the main situation during this Jade, what's happening is that we're having fun, okay? So we are strong together. I'm more confident, you're confident too. The challenge here is the Hierophant with the Four of Wands. So I want to make us official, okay? So I want you to say that we're official together, okay? And the reason why it's the Seven of Swords. Oh, I don't like this card. In the initial phase, you have the Five of Wands energy. In the middle section, we have the Ten of Wands, and in the near future, you have the Three of okay. Okay. Just know that this girl's or this guy's intention are serious, okay? So the gossip element, it's more like I'm afraid you will cheat on me. So if I'm a girl, I'll think I'm gonna be more in the girl's dynamic. Now if I'm a guy, then perhaps it's a different point of view and perception. But if I was a girl, this is how I'll look at it, okay? So overall, I want to be intimate with you. I want to show you the real me. I want you to kind of see me for who I am. And I want to see you for who you are, because I'm attracted and I want you to date me, but I want you to take me seriously. Okay, so overall during the date, it's gonna go very well. I'm gonna be more in a balanced and harmonious energy with you. I will interact with you. I'll be friends with you. But why I'm acting this way is that I want you to not cheat on me overall. My challenge overall is to not be cheated on. I don't want you to look at me as if I'm just a side chick. I don't want you to cheat on me, and I don't want you to kind of see me as if, like, I want you to see value in me. That's why I'm being genuine with you. But I'm being strong in that genuinity. And my challenge overall is that you date me, you court me, you be my partner, and you go at it seriously, traditionally, oral, wisely. My challenge is to have a harmonious partnership with you that is serious. Okay, so in the initial phase with the Five of Wands, there's this element that I will okay, I'm kind of, I don't know if you're a popular girl guy, but if I fight you, this one, there's a rival element. Oh my god, we're just gonna let it go. There's a rival. I have rivals. I needed to fight to have your attention on me, perhaps. I know you're popular, this one, you have many options. But I'm burdened with those ideas. That, like, you have options. I'm not officially your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and I'm gonna talk about it. So during this date element, they wanna kind of make you understand that I want you to take me seriously. I want to be the girl that you like. I want to be the girl who's gonna be your girlfriend or your boyfriend kind of thing. If I'm a girl or I'm a divine feminine energy, I could be a guy and divine. I might be gay, you know, like that. Now, if I'm like a guy, perhaps I have the same mentality as the initial one, but okay, could be it. We could go that way. I could go in the form of I'm more mature, or I'm like a nice guy. I'm not like a gigolo bit. So overall, I'm strong, okay? This one, perhaps I'm kind of, this one I'm hesitating a bit about asking you to be my girlfriend officially. Because why I want to be strong is because I'm kind of, I don't want to be in denial, okay, of this. I don't want to be in denial of the fact that you're not my girlfriend or my boyfriend kind of thing. I don't want to deny it. I don't want to be in denial. You know when you date someone and you're kind of like don't know if you're going serious, but then again you don't know how to kind of mention that you want to go serious with them, and you don't know how the other person is feeling, you know, and sometimes rejection is part of the question asking. Your person doesn't want to like be lied to. So I want you to tell me if I'm the girl or I'm the guy you see yourself with, kind of thing. Okay, so I want to honor you this one, and I want to like officially date you this one, or I want to officially be in a relationship so that we can kind of see if we can escalate it to marriage perhaps. But overall, this one I will talk about the guys or the girls that have their eyes on you, or I will not talk about those things, but I'll talk about just how popular of a guy or a girl you are, and I'll talk about the gossip element perhaps, that my worry. So if I'm more like a guy or I'm a girl, I'll kind of approach it in the form of I'm worried about you and me not kind of being official, and I just want to kind of know how you feel, because I'm ready to kind of take on the burdens of being in a relationship. This one, I'm ready to work towards it. Like, I'm eager to work and be responsible, and I want to communicate this with you. Okay, so this is what they'll kind of talk about during the date. That's their aim. Okay. They're afraid of rejection, though. I just want you to kind of understand. And it's burdensome to them to not know if you're taking them seriously or not. Be it I'm a girl or I'm a guy. Okay? And I don't want to be gossiped about. It's kind of like that. I don't want people to gossip about me dating you and like you're not taking me seriously kind of stuff. Could be it. Okay, so it's like that. So I'll give you initials perhaps. Let's see. So you have Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. So these could be places, as I'm saying the ones that I have here because they're airport names. You have New York City code, New York, and then you have Oslo, Norway. Okay, so Alexander is the name I channeled. You have Oslo, Norway, and New York City. And you have Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. It doesn't need to be those places. Initials of countries, cities, names could be D, David, Donald, Dina, Diana, Danielle, Daniela. F for like Felix, Frederick, Francis, etc. You have W for William. You have T for like Thomas, Tom, Tim, Tim Burton I channeled perhaps for some part. And then you have X for Xavier. Okay, N for Natalie, Y for Yannick, C for Charlie, N and Y again. Then you have O, Oscar, Oman, Omina, S, Stefan, Sam, and then L for Lara, Lily, Lynette, Lilith. Any name will do. With that starts with an L. Liam, but Liam, Leo, Nardo. You have O for October. I said O for October too. I might be born in October. May, July. Okay, and you have 6 or 9. Okay, so, and you have green eyes. So these are the only ones I got, but I'll give you some more perhaps. Then we have blue, yellow eyes, green eyes again. You have 11th, October, July, or May. and 21st October, July, or May, and Amber Eyes. Okay, so these, it's very few. Okay, so this one I have few characteristics, so perhaps it's more selective type of situation. I think I'm done with your reading, so I hope you have a beautiful day. Okay, that's it, pile 4. Now pile 5, whoever chose Edmund Dulac Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, guys, how your first date or your date will be with this girl or this guy. So we have the 17, so it's the star card, perhaps. Star, gorgeous card. And then we have the 5, so the Hierophant. Okay, we'll go with these 2 cards. So how will the date be like? This one, it's gonna be very... There's like an event happening, I feel like, or you guys are gonna meet them during a family meeting or an event, family. So you're celebrating with the family, this one, and you're going at the church or the mosque, place of reunion, and you're all well dressed, perhaps. My challenge is the Fool card. There's a lot of higher perspective. Okay, so we're seeing the bigger picture, this one. And the reason why it's that way is the Queen of Wands. In the initial phase, we have the Death card in reverse. And the Magician. Very interesting. It's Cinderella story. In the middle section, we have the Knight of Swords energy. And in the near future, we have Three of Cups. Nymphs. This one, it's enchanted fairies kind of dynamic. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this one, there's a vibe of difficult time. So perhaps I'm kind of talking to people who are in difficult dynamic now. There's war, or there's people who, loved ones that were lost perhaps, and there's this vibe of like there's a lot of doubt in the situation. So overall, how will this date or meeting with this precious person be like? You guys are together when there's a lot of reunion, or there's important people talking about politics, or like a environmental thing happening, okay? And there's this vibe of enchanting divine feminine energy. So it could be that during this date or this event, you guys are in doubt, okay? So you don't know what the situation is. There might be people who are warriors, or you're kind of dealing with people who, like your person or you yourself, need to go to war, or you kind of work in the military. This one, is it not that, it's just perhaps there's like a long distance element, but there's political figures here, okay? So this one, perhaps you guys are chilling outside, so it's gonna be more like a nature going out, but there's like this element of we don't know what the future is kind of thing. So the present moment with this person is more enhanced, okay? So you guys, perhaps one of you will play an instrument, and you're gonna kind of play this instrument for this person, or you're gonna watch a orchestra or a person who's known play an instrument for the collective, okay? And the challenge here is to kind of take the leap of faith, give each other this try, even though things are uncertain, perhaps this one. So in the initial phase, what will happen during the date, there's an element of many of you there's something enchanting during this day. This one, there's something enchanting. There might be like an element of the present moment is very important. So you're kind of cherishing every second you have with the person, because you don't know what will happen in the future. You don't know if you're going to see them again. It's like a battlefield element, this one. It could be like the person will travel, or it's definitely a very serious situation. And like you're gonna talk, and there's like a wish that will be fulfilled, even though you know that you cannot, like many things are outside of your grasp here. There's a lot of stuff that can transform, or that will transform. You know that things will not be the same after today. Okay, so you will say goodbye to them. Okay, and that's the last time you're gonna see them. But what's gonna happen is that you will enjoy a ceremony or a goodbye ceremony with this person, and you will be saying goodbye to them until the next time you're gonna see them. And it's not something happy, this one. Okay, but your challenge is that the person will be traveling, this one. So what messages could I tell you here? You inspire me so much. You are my muse. So I'll say this to you perhaps. Message here is forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past, but overall this could be the whole collective dynamic. Okay, we're having difficulty you know, get over the past, but then again, it's not easy, whichever situation it is. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Overall, this one is time for you to go out and have fun. Could be, so I'll give you another vibe because I went very intense in one energy. I'm not sure. So relationship, which love song best describes our relationship? So this one is connected with this instrument, perhaps. It could be like a violin or a very like cultural, it's not a guitar, but it looks like that. I don't know the name, but it's a big like instrument like this. Okay, it looks like a guitar, but it's not necessarily it. But which love song best describes our relationship? Your person will be traveling for sure. And there's forgiveness elements, so I don't know if you've forgiven this person or you're saying goodbye to them. Okay? And what will happen? You have jealousy and possessiveness, so they'll be jealous and possessive towards you. And what's the intention? Harmony. So it's more an element of, they are very much obsessed with you, this person, but they will need to leave you. The vibe overall is ideation, so there's a lot of fantasy element happening. When will this happen? Search for joy, stay agile, Saturday. Okay, and message for you is meditate and contemplate. Then you have the energy is gaining momentum. So overall, the energy is gaining momentum is overall here, but the energy of the collective is here. It's not necessarily only two people I'm talking about. Like you might be two lovers in an environment where the future is uncertain. You don't know what's happening in the environment. Okay, so that's that. Let me go more different. This one, perhaps. I did mention those things. You're the muse of this person, but like, how will the date be like? I'm gonna play an instrument for you, but we are perhaps in separation, or we will separate, this one. And there's an element of a last wish being granted between you and me, and we wanna take a leap of faith, this one, but the person will be traveling. They need to go, they need to be somewhere. So you will be feeling like you're happy, but you will be spending more time with other people who are in your own environment. This one, there's an element of you're saying goodbye to me or to them. Okay, but the spirit is saying time to go out and have fun. Okay, like time to refocus on something else until they return, perhaps. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen during the date or the last time you're gonna see them, the meeting, perhaps. But there's a lot of dream. There's this fantasizing element, but I don't think it's a date though. It's too uncertain for a date, this one. I'll give you initials. So you have M and L. So Manila, Philippines. You have MEL. You have Melbourne, Australia. And then you have AKL. Okay, Auckland, New Zealand. Mohammed came in mind, or Momo or Mo. Ahmed came in mind. So I'm going more Arabic. I don't know why, but it could be Kevin. It could be Killian. It could be like Liam, Lilith, Liliana. N for like Nancy, L, like there's a lot of LLL. So all my initials had LLL. There's M twice. Michael, Mike, Michelle, Nick. I was gonna say Nicola, Nicholas, or Nick. Any name. I was gonna say Melek, but Melek could be Turkish as it could be Arabic, as it could be my own culture, but I'll not mention it. But there's many ways to go at it. Okay, so these are initials for names or countries. 22, I might be born on the 22nd. Okay, Napoleon, 3, Imperial. So there's this beard and mustache element. The person might have those. You have brown eyes. So there's a lot of Arabic vibes, and it's not Middle Eastern. You have green, July, or Caucasian. October. I might be born July or October. Then we have amber eyes again. We have yellow eyes, amber eyes, green eyes. I might be born the 6th or the 9th of July or October, the 1st of October or July, and I might have yellow eyes, okay? So these are initials / characteristics of your person, okay? You will meet or date. I wanted to say for the last time, but I don't know. Okay, I cannot like say anything like that for now. Okay. So pile, that was it. Pile 5. Now pile 6. Whoever chose romantic tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So guys, let us see what will happen during this date. What are subjects you're going to talk about with this gorgeous woman or man, okay, that you want to kiss and make out with, okay? So, could be. You'll know. So, messages for you or advice you have is bring love into the situation. So, remember to bring love in the situation. Be more loving towards them. So, remember you have a lot to offer, okay? But remember that they have to be receptive to receive it. If they're not receptive, you can decide to offer them, but gently, okay? So hold your vision, fixed mood, okay? So remember to hold your vision and to bring love into the situation because you're a loving person. When will this date happen? You have everything is in progress. Everything is in progress. 8 days, 8 weeks, okay? Message you have, I feel at home with you. It's important. I like sleeping next to you. I like your smell. I love that I can be myself around you. I love it. And your body is a piece of art and your soul a piece of heaven. Okay, so this one, heaven is a place on earth. It's that song that popped in my head. Ooh, baby. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You know, I don't know the lyrics, but we can actually search for the lyrics. I'll read it because I have the possibility to do that because I'm really channeling it, but So let's read. So, oh baby, do you know what that's word? Oh, heaven is a place on earth. Okay. Man. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. So overall, bring love into the situation. And then, should have gone through Google. When the night falls down, I wait for you and you come around. When you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move. Oh, baby, do you know what that's word? Oh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, loves come first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. When I feel alone, I reach for you and you bring me home. When I'm lost and when I feel alone, I reach for you and you bring me home. When I'm lost at sea, I hear your voice and it carries me. In this world, we're just beginning to understand the miracle of living. I was afraid before, but I'm not afraid anymore. They say in heaven, okay, this one. And then we have in this world, we're just beginning to understand. Okay, I was afraid. Okay, technically, it's love at, like, it's not gonna say, I'm not gonna say love at first sight, but overall, I feel like I'm happy with you. That's important. It was hard for me to say, but I'm very happy with you. Okay? Your body is a piece of art and your soul a piece of heaven. So, like that. I love that I can be myself around you. I like sleeping next to you because I like your smell, but I like you overall. I love you a lot. You make me feel happy. Okay? And I feel at home with you. I feel very comfortable with you. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and then inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance, and neglected. I failed to give you what you need. So for some part, because you're this precious to me, I'm feeling like I'm neglecting you if I'm not giving you the attention you want. But perhaps we do have like healthy boundary between you and me and broken. I feel shattered about this situation. I feel okay, this one, it's not necessarily I feel shattered. It's I feel like it's bothering me because you make me feel so comfortable around you. And I like you this much that, you know, I don't want to neglect you, technically. It could be that way as it could be intense like that. It could be, I don't know what's happening in the relationship. Message for you. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So there is protection from harm, or you are protected from harm. Then you have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, perhaps, with this person. Messages that they want to say. Are there any areas of a relationship that you feel lack trust? Explain. So I want you to kind of tell me how you can trust me or I can trust you more. They want to communicate more with you, perhaps. Or have deeper conversations with you, could be. Then you have mountain, major changes to overcome. So you might have major changes to overcome, perhaps connected to this person or outside. Like, not outside with this person, but it's external. It's not about the relationship. It's challenges in life. Oh my God. This one, I kind of threw it, but perhaps it's not important. Stork. News of a bird or a new business opportunity. So for some of you business oriented, news of a bird could be about a person, or you're gonna get like news about a person was expecting but they're gonna give birth to, or a new business opportunity coming. And then you have keys, successful outcome to your problem. So you will be able to overcome the problem if there's one. Okay, we'll go with these. I'll talk more about it. So subjects that perhaps that were repressed, they want to talk about this, but they don't know how to, or they don't know how to formulate these questions. We'll go with that. So I want to know more about you. So if you could instantly attain 3 skills, what would they be? Okay. Then, what's your favorite meal? Why? So that I can cook it also, but why is it your favorite meal? How do you like to be cared for when you're ill? Okay, ill, but ill. Then, do you ever feel jealous if you see me talking to other attractive people? I want to know if you care about me, this one. Then, I feel the least loved when you... Perhaps I want you to guess if when I feel the least loved. When you... So I want you to kind of think about what could make me feel unloved. What behavior you think you might be doing so that when... This one is more, I want to know if you care about me. Even if I know you care about me, I want to... Like, I'm more repressed, okay? This one, there's a lot I want to talk about, but perhaps I need the courage to talk about them. That's what we're saying, bring love into the situation and hold your vision. And then you have, I feel the most love when you... So I feel the least loved when you, and I feel the most love when you. So it could be a question between you guys. You can ask these questions. She can read this and respond to you, or he can read this and respond to you. And you can do the same for them, and this one also you can do the same, okay? So it's more like an interaction. So you can get the problem out of the way, which you will, okay? So a successful outcome to your problem that has been bothering you or this person could be, okay? Now, during the date, what will I do? So you have doubt and indecision. Yeah, because I'm shattered. I'm kind of a bit like worried. And memories and remembrance. This one, you're dating this person. And the intention will be discovery. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one, I want to discover us, what we have together, or I want to discover you more. Honestly, this one likes you a lot, okay? The vibe they're in, disruption. So they feeling like you're distracted or they're distracted. I might have ADHD. This one could be, you'll know, okay? And time when this is gonna happen, okay? So you have give a fresh impetuous, okay? So impetuous, you have 11 weeks, 11 months. So within 11 weeks or 11 months, and you decide for yourself if it's going to be within 5 days or 5 weeks, okay? So if you want to see them or you want to kind of date them, this one, or you will see them in 5 days, 5 weeks. 5 days overall is more palpable. Then you have 4. So 4 days you can carve something out. So if you want to create or enhance things faster, you can make it in 4 days or 4 weeks. 10. You will start all over again in 10 days or 10 weeks. And then Alpha and Omega, you are free in the choice of the moment. So this one, overall, there's a lot of manifestation that you can do on your end. Connected to this person, okay? But I'm telling you, heaven is a place on earth song is popping in my head here, okay? So you have a girl or a guy who feels very safe and they feel very loved and they like your smell and they like you a lot. They respect you a lot, a bit, like a bit too much, or they put you on a pedestal. This one could be. But during the date, how I will act is more, I'm going to be aloof with you and I'm just going to talk about the memories we have together. Why? Is because I want to discover you, or I'm curious about how your feelings are connected to me, or I'm very curious about you, but perhaps I don't know how to talk about it or how to express myself. Perhaps I have difficulty expressing myself, this one. But I'm going to be more aloof. I'm going to tease you. I'm going to be hot and cold with you overall. But with memories and remembrance, I'm going to talk about the memories I have. If I'm not comfortable talking about the situation with you, or I'm not comfortable expressing my feelings towards you, I'm going to talk more about like the time we spent together and how fun they were, or how I was feeling, etc. kind of stuff. Okay, so this one is like that. Okay. So what will happen during the date? So overall, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the date will be somewhere where there's a lot of people. You guys are gonna go on a walk, at a museum, or like museum overall, or a church, Sunday element. And the challenge here is the Eight of Pentacles, but to have fun together, okay? Like have fun, bring love in the situation, you know, affection, and break the ice overall with each other. With the Ten of Cups as a reason why. So this one, you have a woman or a man who's admiring you or who likes you a lot. Okay. The card came out. It wasn't reversed, I put it, but it came in upright. So we'll leave it like that. Then we have, I'll go upright, okay? So I think the whole tarot is upright. Then we have Six of... Okay, so there will be romance here in the date. And I think you guys are gonna go to the church, and the element that you will go to the church, or the temple element, or the sacred place element, will make them very happy. Okay, so this one, I feel like you're more the serious and calculative type of guy or girl, and or not, perhaps. I don't know this one. Perhaps you're a guy who has a temper. Let me just follow my intuition here, okay? So overall, how will this date go? Well, what will you do? They'll enjoy your presence. They'll enjoy your company. Why? Because they like you a lot. They have admired you several times, and they're a secret admirer of yours. Okay, so if you're a magician, like you play an instrument, they admired you for many years, or they like how educated or well versed or talented you are overall. I like your talent. I like the fact that you're talented. My challenge though is to work harder on getting closer to you. Okay, show you more affection, gain more affection from you, kind of stuff. So in the initial phase, perhaps when you will meet me, perhaps you're gonna kiss me. Okay, this one, you're gonna kiss me openly like that, or I'm gonna kiss you openly like that. In the middle section, perhaps I'm gonna propose to you if I'm a guy here, or I will propose to go steady, or I will officialize certain things, or you will officialize things with this girl or this guy. But I feel like if this is a guy, he'll do the asking or the courting or the proposing. I don't know. Okay, and then in the near future, it's more like you have the King of Pentacles, which is more like a husband, reliable husband material, and you have the Fool card, which is the new beginning. So this one could be that overall it's pretty simple. This one perhaps is a person that wants to get married to you. This, I don't know what gender it is. It could be very serious in the form of I will propose to you the next date, and I will be your official partner or your fiance, and we're gonna start a new chapter together. But we're disrupted, perhaps, or there's a lot of distraction, or the date will be disrupted by the proposal. Okay, so the date will happen, but I have other things I wish to do with you in mind. So I will propose this one. there is proposal here. Okay? There is this element of they're gonna surprise you. Okay, so for some of you, congratulations. And for some of you, if it's not proposal, there's this element of I wish to go serious with you. And if you're the guy here, technically, how you're gonna do this, it's up to you that you're gonna decide. You will kiss them in the first meeting. You'll kiss them overall. In the car, perhaps, when you'll meet them, when you're gonna get them, or in the bus, in the metro, perhaps when you'll see them. Then you'll be very mature with them. You'll spend quality time with them. You'll educate them, perhaps, about the many art pieces or the place you'll bring them. This one, there's an element of we're going out. This one, we're out in the church, out in the museum, out in the hall, shopping mall, collective, environmental, public spaces kind of stuff. Okay, but there's an element of I'm being reliable, or you're being reliable towards them, and you're kind of having fun, or you're happy. So there's a happy ending, technically, this one. Okay, so this is how the date will go. And if you're a woman, then definitely this one, you'll go out with them. And why? Because they wanted to, you know, seduce you, please you, entertain you, kind of stuff. And their challenge is to break the ice with you overall, and to get closer with you, show you more affection, express themselves more, but like touch you more, be comfortable hugging each other, but more innocently, perhaps. This one, there's no real element of like, even if it's sexual, let's say, it's because they like you a lot. It's genuine. It's a more genuine energy. So in the initial, when I'm gonna come and pick you up, I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna give you a big kiss. I'm gonna make out with you or something. Or when I'm gonna come with the public transportation, I'm still gonna kiss you. You're gonna get a big embrace from me. For some of you, if you've been dating me for many years, or we've been at this for a long time, I will propose to you, and it I wanted it to be a surprise. And then after the date, I will, you know, be your fiance overall, and I'm gonna be a very happy man, and kind of stuff. Okay, so this one is like that. Or like, even if we were out, perhaps the proposal will happen outside, but we will go home together and spend time with the family, perhaps, because I proposed to you. This one, like that. Okay, so this is all I had for you guys. I hope the dates will go well. Congratulations if it's gonna be this well and I did channel properly. If not, I hope it will happen, if this is what your heart desires. Both of your heart desires. Okay, so let me just give you some initials, perhaps, or kind of country names or city. So you have Moscow, Russian city code, or Moscow. You have M. I said a name, but I'll kind of let you guys think about it. O and W. Okay, you have D, F, W, T, X, and then you have IAD, DC. Okay, so Washington Dolls International, Washington, DC. You have Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and you have Moscow, Russian city code. Mishka, I channeled Mishka, I channeled Mikhail, I channeled like the Luka, Mishka, Misha, any Russian name. It's not coming to mind, but like that, okay? Like Ruski, Rus. Perhaps it's Russian. And the vibe is Russian too, okay? And I feel like I'm talking to Russian people, okay? It's not just Russian. I have Americans. Germans too, for some part. Or Europeans. Could be here too. Doesn't need to be, but could be. Date of birth and eye color, perhaps. So we have hazel eye color, February 12th. So they could have birthdays in the month of February, November, September. Okay. Either born on the 20th, the 12th, 7th, 28th, the 10th, so these were dates. Months are September, November, February. You have amber, gray, gray, green, hazel, green eyes. Okay, so it's either you have it or they have it. And for some of you, this one came all the time, practically in 3 of my readings out of 6. They might have a mustache with a beard like this. Okay, so you will know. That's all I had. I hope it resonated. If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. For those who are wishing for private readings, I think I'm gonna go official. I'm gonna say I'm starting private readings. So even if you send me the option a few months ago, please resend it, because I didn't respond because I was not offering them. Now I am, so please respond back to me. If you wanted the reading, please respond back. Okay, you sent it to me a few months ago and I didn't respond. Send it again. Send it again, please. That way I will know you're still interested. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say, and congratulations again. Okay, so for those who are in that kind of situation, so may you stay safe, healthy, and happy, and you work hard on your dreams, or you put the baby steps at least towards your dreams. Okay, so stay happy and healthy and prosperous. Have a good day. Bye bye.